Well, the Kendhammer murder trial continued today as Barbara Kendhammer's injuries and Todd Kendhammer's account of what happened were put to the test. News 8's Madeline O'Neill now joins us live with today's testimony.
Martha, today another full courtroom watched as prosecutors forged ahead, saying Todd Kendhammer's account doesn't line up with the evidence, but defense tried to poke holes in their argument. Most of Wednesday morning was devoted to testimony by the forensic pathologist who handled Barbara Kendhammer's autopsy. Kathleen McCubbin explained her reasoning for believing Barbara's injuries were not consistent with the impact of a pipe.
The multitude of injuries, the lack of any impact that I feel is consistent with a pipe impaling her, and the concerning injuries on the neck in particular.
But the defense questioned her again and again on the possibility that some of Barbara's injuries came elsewhere, like from a mug in the car, her body moving, or medical care after the alleged accident.
Each of these movements, there is the opportunity, is there not, for the body to incur a scrape or a contusion?
That is a possibility, yes.
In the criminal complaint, Kendhammer said he was traveling to former coworker Justin Himes' house the morning of the incident to fix a windshield on Himes' friend's truck, later identified as Ben Paff.
Had you ever spoken with Mr. Kendhammer, the defendant here, about replacing your windshield?
No.
Are you aware of any reason why Todd Kendhammer would have been coming to your house on the morning of September 16th of 2016?
No.
The defense brought up how La Crosse County investigator Mark Yealy got certain information, including the truck's description from Kendhammer while he was distressed at the scene.
And despite the fact that he said to you repeatedly, "I don't recall, I wasn't looking at it," you pressed him for more detail, is that correct?
Yes.
One witness, Randy Erler, was traveling on Burgham Cooley Road at around the time of the incident and testified that he saw a car parked similarly to how Kendhammer's car was parked. Erler says police questioned him a day or two later.
And so they're contacting you about something that you hadn't paid that much attention to at the time, is that correct?
Correct.
Not only did Erler not see anyone in the vehicle,
Did you see any damage to the windshield?
No, I did not.
court wrapped up a bit early this afternoon after three of Barbara's West Salem co-workers, some who described themselves as her friends, took the stand. The prosecution wanted to focus on Barbara's work schedule. One supervisor said it was normal for employees to flex their hours or to come in at different times on different days. But the nutrition director contradicted that, saying it wasn't the case and it was very unusual for Barbara to not show up for her 8 a.m. shift that Friday. Martha.
Thanks a lot, Madeline. Also, the trial is scheduled to resume tomorrow morning at 8:30. You can watch the News 8 live stream on our Facebook page or go to news8000.com.